Look at this. But it just reminds me so much of like the islands from Pokemon. Could this be the best one yet, do you reckon? Could it be? 3, 2, 1. Morning. We're back with another vlog, and I know what you're already thinking. Something looks different, looks very different. I had my hair trimmed. I finally had to give in. I caved in, okay? Although I did have a hall pass, but yes, I have cheated on my barber. Finally, it's happened. Anyway, the plan for today is actually to explore a park that I've spotted on Google Maps. It's called Lighthouse Park, I think. And from what I can tell, it supposedly has a nice view of like the entire city. And it's a pretty decent sized park with quite a lot of different viewpoints. So I figured we might as well complete a little bit more of the map today. It's pretty nice weather. I'm gonna take my camera in bits so we can get some cooler footage during the vlog. But the main thing is that I have booked the Uber. It's waiting for me downstairs very shortly. We're gonna make our way over to the park. So I will see you there. We've made it. That was a really long Uber. I didn't realize how long it would actually be. But it was about 40 minutes. So just kind of chilled out a little bit. So played some music to myself and just enjoyed it. But we're here now and we've started the first of many loops. So this, I figured, the way I've looked at the map and there's like points that arc all the way around, if that makes any sense. So we're starting with the first loop, which then should get us to that first viewpoint. And then from there, we're gonna make our way all the way around the edges and check all the different spots out. That's the plan. Whether it happens, I don't know. But yeah, we're in the forest now, as you can see. I don't know how many of those shots I've done in these vlogs, too many, but either way, I don't mind. I mean, this is pretty cool scenery anyway. It's very well laid out too, look. So I feel pretty safe, although I'm gonna say it now, I did see a sign saying that someone had sighted a bear, so just got to be careful. It did say it was a black bear, which I believe means if we see one, we have to kind of shout and clap our hands, apparently, to spook it. But that's that. I really hope we don't see one today. I'm not quite ready for it. Not quite ready. But yeah, no, it's a nice little area. As you know, we're uncovering more of the map every time we go out. We're trying to find somewhere new. We're trying to show it all off and get it all done. That's the whole point of this, right? But I'm actually liking this place already. It's pretty peaceful. In fact, it's very peaceful. I think I'm the only one here. I don't mind it. It's nice to get outside, get the steps in. But I'm trying to figure, give me 1 second actually, because I know it is just a straight route. I just want to make sure that we get on the right path. That's where we are. And we're following that all the way to this viewpoint about here. So that's what we're doing. That's the first one. And then from there, it should actually, in theory, take us around the entire area, which is pretty neat. Imagine this is like a little park, by the way. Are they bear scratchings? Looks like the terrain has roughened up a little bit. I'm not wearing the walking boots today either. I just figured, because it's quite sunny weather. I know we're in the shade at the moment, right? But it's quite sunny weather. And I've been trying to actually get rid of this. Look at that. Because I'm wearing high top socks all the time, I've slowly been getting... Okay, maybe I should have worn my walking boots. Oh, almost stacked it. What I was saying, because I'm wearing high top socks all the time, I'm developing a pretty horrific tan. So I don't own any ankle socks. So what I've done is rolled my socks down to make the ankle socks, and then figured over like maybe a week that it should make the tan look less bad, if that's the thing. That's my thought process anyway, because the last thing I want is horrific tan lines. Maybe we can pop up shop here. There is a nice little bench, so we can always just chill out for a second. We get some cool little shots in as well. That's kind of cool. If I zoom, I might be able to zoom in on here and then actually capture a bit more of the island. I tried to zoom in on that boat in the distance. Hopefully it's come out all right. I'm one of them hot-bodied people, right? And as much as I love the sun, I just get so sweaty so quickly. Like, it becomes a bit unpleasant, if I'm completely honest. I can't even take my shirt off because I ran out of sun cream. I ran out of sun cream this morning, so I only had enough to do my arms, legs and face. So if I take the rest off, I'm going to be burnt to a crisp. So we're just going to suffer today, and then hopefully we'll be able to pick up some sun cream at a store tomorrow or later today, depending on what we get up to, basically. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? You know what I'm going to say? Stairs, stairs, stairs. Someone has spawned them back in. It's all right though. I'm getting used to it. I'm beginning to learn that there's a lot of stairs in Vancouver, in and around. Who's chirping? Chirp, chirp. It's annoying, I can't find them though. Anyway, what was I saying? We've made it to the viewpoint. Look at this. This is wild, by the way. It's absolutely wild. How insane is that? That's sick, eh? Right, let me set up shop here for a sec, or well, a few minutes. I'm gonna get a few B-roll clips and we're gonna insert them right now. That was sick. I think I caught some good footage there. I'm trying my best, right? Because I haven't got a tripod or anything, and I'm a little bit shaky when I use the lens. So I was like balancing myself on the rocks and bits to try and get some footage, but I'm hoping I've given the view justice, because look at this. That's insane, isn't it? That's actually mental. But this is the first viewpoint of the day. I believe there are some more as we follow like round on the walks and things. So I'm excited to go and see these other viewpoints. But this is wicked. Seriously nice, seriously nice. 1 island, 2 island, 3 island, 4. Mental. Blows my mind. And the fact that, I don't know if you can see it, there's even mountains in the background as well. It's just so impressive. Breathtaking stuff, really. Maybe we'll turn this channel into a National Geographic channel or something. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I did make a TikTok as well. I tried to be funny. I tried my best. But it just reminds me so much of like the islands from Pokemon. Like, you know, when you've like completed the game, or halfway through when you've unlocked surf or something, and then you get to go to all these different islands with all the side missions and all that stuff. That's what it reminds me of. Like, somewhere out there is probably an island with like a legendary beast on it or something. Right, let's carry on with the hike. I think we need to go back in that way, and then it wraps us back round, but we'll figure it out as we go along. I'm going to say it now as well. I'm not sure if there's going to be a crack in the video, because unfortunately I tucked my GoPro into the side of my bag as I was then getting out the camera to take some footage, and I think my bag fell onto a rock, and now there's a tiny like little crack on the screen protector. So I'm hoping that it's not going to affect the video. If it doesn't affect the video, obviously I'm not going to change it, but if it does, then I'm going to have to find a shop that sells screen protectors. I did not plan for that to happen. Anyway, there is one more bird just there. If I'm quick, we're going to get it. I think this is when it gets a little bit techie, but I believe that was the viewpoint. The sign is very helpfully is very helpful, and we need to go that way, so into the loop, and it should wrap us round to another point, I'm hoping, or at least a crossroads or something like that. That looks sick, eh? I don't even know what it looks. It just looks wicked. It looks like the I look like the Modern Warfare 3 album, not album cover, case cover. You know, he's got he's on in the air. That looked kind of cool. Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, I'm joking. I was just having to hold your breath for so long. Fingers crossed it's not super shaky. What I've noticed is when I stabilise it, it does make it a little bit, it obviously stabilises it, but there's a little bit of a blur, which I don't like. If anyone's got a workaround, let me know in the comments if you can, you know, if there's anything to, maybe even a camera stand, maybe. Because I do have some with me. I've got a flexi stand, so I could try bringing a flexi stand next time. That might fix the problem, right? We're back to the techie terrain. I'm hoping this has given me sufficient XP to level up my kind of off-road abilities. Because it's gets a bit crazy at parts. A little bit crazy. Right, I reckon we activate fast travel and get to this next viewpoint. Let's do it. We've made it. And there's two viewpoints as well. There's a lower one and there's also a higher one. So we're going to start with the higher one and then we'll go to the lower one. Let me make my way up. Ugh. Yes, this is so cool. That's mental, eh? That's mental. I actually can't believe it. I don't think we need to go to the lower segment either. I'll show you why. We'll probably just stay here because the lower bit is literally here. It's just that. So you're gonna get the same view regardless, but wow. Yeah, right, let me take a minute. I'll catch my breath, get some water. We'll get some pictures and then we'll keep going. Oh look, someone's been playing Minecraft. We got a we got a little cobblestone path. Let's go. That's what we're after. A little bit of ingenuity. Keep us on our toes. I'm very thankful for this, by the way. The terrain's been a little bit crazy for the last little segment of that walk just then. So it's nicer that we've got some better terrain for now. We found another spot. I keep getting little nibbles on my legs as well, which is a bit annoying. Forgot to put any spray on today. But this one says lookout, so I'm expecting something impressive. Yes! Yo, this is sick. Could this be the best one yet, do you reckon? Could it be? 3, 2, 1. Wow. That is seriously impressive. That is seriously impressive. I think this deserves a potential thumbnail. I don't know what that's going to look like. Let's do this way too. Right, you know the drill. We're going to go to a really cool transition. Boom. We've unlocked more of the map. It's honestly so cool. I can't get over these views. They're insane. Actually insane. So I was having a look on Google, and after this one, so this was the lookout, I think we're going to see the main one now, which is like the lighthouse view or something along those lines. I reckon, because between here and there it's just like jungly stuff, so I reckon we speed run it and we get there in about 3 seconds. I believe we've made it. So this is one of 2 views of the lighthouse, and I think we can just climb up the rocks and then we'll get a pretty cool view. So let me just hop up there. I want to say it's up this. This probably isn't the official route, but it's probably a shortcut, right? Let's get up here and have a look at the view. I love how it's just spawned in. Like, here's some information for you. I'm not going to read it all, but someone's just getting their picture taken at the moment. Right there is the lighthouse. So you know what that means. We're going to cut to another very sexy transition. I think that's the highlight of this whole walk, is the lighthouse. I've not worn my Apple Watch today, so we've not got the steps on my wrist, but my phone hopefully is still going to pick it up, so I can still count that towards me my fitness goals. I'm not going to share that obviously, but you know, everyone raves on about you got to get the 10k steps in or whatever it is nowadays. I'm the same. We're all human. We're all trying to keep fit and healthy. Let me hop down to this last little segment. It's literally through there, and we should have an awesome view. That's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna just get some footage on my camera. You know the drill by now. This whole video has literally been get to a viewpoint, go wow amazing, but being genuine, and then going boom, great transition. Anyway, boom. You ain't gonna guess where I've spawned in. It's not the craziest view of the day, but it's still pretty insane. I feel like we've unlocked a bit of a gem today, haven't we? I woke up this morning, I literally just looked at Google Maps and I was like, right, what are we doing? We need to find somewhere. I had no real plan in mind, and then I just saw the whole green spot on Google and I was like, we need to go there. That needs to be completed. We've covered the entire park, like the whole outskirts is where all of the viewpoints are, and we've pretty much covered it all, right? I don't know how to get there, but I'm pretty sure that little cove area is the last little cove. I don't really want to go there if I'm honest with you, because I can see it. It's you know, I'm close enough that it's been unlocked on the map for me, and I can see what it's about. It's just a similar, it's more of a private little thing, right? If you want a little quiet area, but it's the same view as this, so I'm pretty content with it. I think we've done a good job. Well, I know I said we weren't going to do the Starboat Cave, but if there's a footpath down to it, it's not actually too far away, so I think we will do it. I'm just going to quickly, not jog, but I'm going to walk over there quite fast. We'll find that next point, get it done, and then we can lock the last one. And then I can quite confidently say that we have 100% completed Lighthouse Park. Less time travel, or speed travel, fast travel, that's the one. Let's go. It's kind of tragic. There's a lot of wood that's just fallen over. Not the prettiest, but Starboat Cove completed. I want to get to our last one, which is Eagles Point, because it just sounds cool, and it's probably, in my opinion, a great way to end the quest for today. So we're going to get all the way back up these stairs, and there was a lot of them, so we're going to fast travel it this way. Well, not fast, speed it, try not to fall over. and then get to Eagles Point. Woo! I've sped up slightly. Reason being, I didn't realise the time. It's getting quite late. It took me a minute to get the Uber out here, which to me is then telling a sign that perhaps they don't like to come this far or to this location. Maybe it's a bit of a hassle, which is a little bit concerning, because the last thing I want to do is get stuck out here. I mean, if it happened, we could always get like a hitchhike, or potentially figure out if there's a bus route home, but I'd much rather get the Uber. Oh, note to self, do more running. Oh, that's got me blowing, that has. That's got me blowing. The light's fading quick as well, isn't it? It's fading fast. I'm going to speed up. I'll see you at Eagles Point. The things I do, right? Look at the climb on this. Oh, we've just got to climb up and then we're there. But goodness me, I'm knackered. All right, I'll see you at the top. Don't ever say I don't do nothing. Oh, I just ran through that. I just went so far. It went so high up. Oh, I need a water break. I'm dripping. I'm actually dripping. It's a lot darker in the woods than it is out here. As you can tell, it's really still very bright. But here it is, Eagle Point, which means 100% completion. Yeah. Right, I'm having water and I'm going home. Oh. I came from that tiny hole there in the tree, and here we are. There are some more of them cute birds, but I'm not going to film them. They just run off every time I get my camera out, and I'm actually kind of exhausted. I don't know if you can see it on camera. I've got sweat, like my whole forehead is soaked. But that is done. I'm going to go back on myself now, because on the map it basically, long story short, there's a sign back there. It said the Giants Trail, and I think that just means a massive loop. But yeah, I'm going to see you back at the car park, and then we will grab an Uber home. I know I mentioned I'd see you back at the car park, but I thought, where's the fun in ending a video in a car park when I could end it here in the middle of nowhere? Look, quite literally. So I'm going to close it off here. If you have enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash that like button, and if you want to stay up to date with all of the adventure, the fun, watching me get absolutely exhausted doing this type of stuff and hunting down wildlife and just experiencing everything there is in every country that we're visiting. As I said previously, I am traveling the world. We're currently in Vancouver, where we're trying to complete it over the summer, and then I don't actually know where we're going to go next. So if you want to stay up to date with all of that stuff, be sure to hit that subscribe button. All the love, all the support, it means so much to me, and I love making these videos. It's genuinely so much fun. So on that nice wholesome note, I'll see you soon. Bye. Uber secured.